Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, I'm just gonna jump right into it. I hadn't planned on posting a video today. I have been struggling this past week. As y'all can see, I've been kind of crying because it's been a rough foster care journey. And y'all know from my last vlog of what happened with the little girl, the little 2-year-old girl that was supposed to be coming here. And I just have so many thoughts and feelings about that. Mostly I'm gonna miss her because it's been some things going on. I can't say too much, but a lot of pettiness involved, and not on me or her foster family's part. It's just so unfortunate that we may never see her again, and that's what I've been struggling with. Because if you guys know, we had been transitioning her to come live here with us, to be our foster child. And so we had started bonding with her. She had started spending the night and things like that. So, you know, we created a bond with her. And so I've been struggling with that. It's just been really hard dealing with that. I don't know. I just have so many mixed feelings and things concerning that. And this is just the reality of foster care that I wasn't sure I was going to even talk about again or like go into detail, because these past 2 weeks have been so hard, and I just have been grieving basically. And it's just like, it's been a tough season, if y'all know, and I've just been dealing with a lot of loss. So it's just, you know, from my miscarriages and just our foster care journey, it just hasn't been easy. So it's just been a lot of mixed feelings with that, and feeling like wanting to, you know, possibly giving up on it. So I'm just not sure. This right here was kind of like the icing on the cake for me. And it's just been really hard. And, you know, I was just standing here in the kitchen. I don't know, at times I'm okay, but it's like the grief is like hitting me in waves. And I was just standing here about to make me some coffee. And we do, like, our family does like this annual fall craft night. And she was able to come for that. She couldn't stay the night, but she was able to be a part of that. And I have one of her little artworks that she did up on my kitchen counter that her and Nuri did. And, you know, it just hit me again. Like I said, it just comes in waves. And so it's just been a hard process of, like, probably never going to see her again, because they wouldn't even let her come over here. Like, I couldn't even babysit for her. And it was just so unfortunate, because I felt like our family was being punished and we did nothing. Like I said, I can't say too much on it because I don't want to give too much detail, but me and her former foster mom, because she's no longer at the foster mom's house, no reason. It's no reason. Just this whole thing just gave me a whole new perspective on foster care and like what these kids go through. And it's just heartbreaking when things happen and you don't understand, like when you know that something was in their best interest. And it's heartbreaking to see the power trip. Like I said, I don't want to say too much, but it's just heartbreaking. And right now, I'm just not sure how to deal with the emotions that I feel. And so, like I said, it's just like the grief has just been hitting me. Like, I'll go and be fine and feel like I'm not gonna cry anymore, but like it's just been really, really hard. And so I'm just dealing with it. Like I said, I don't really know how to process all this grief that I've been going through, I thought that I had processed it well. I mean, I have been managing it well, better than I normally would, because if you guys know, depression has been something that like I've dealt with on and off. And so I haven't been depressed, and so I give God all the glory for that, because I know that it is Him. It's definitely Him, because the things that, these things that I've been going through, like just this tough season, normally would have put me under. And so I'm just so grateful to know God and, for His grace and mercy, honestly, because that's the only thing that has been keeping me, is just leaning on Him. I didn't know how much of like our foster care journey that I was going to share, or even how much of my life that I was going to share, because I promise y'all, I do not like crying in front of people. So this is hard for me. Like when I come on here and I end up crying, I hate it. I really do. But it's like the reality, and I feel like God wants me to share these tough, the good and the bad, some like depending on what it is. And so, like I said, I wasn't sure how much of like our foster care journey or my life that I was going to share. I'm trying to gather my thoughts and stuff, because you will be surprised how attached you get to these kids, and how much of an impact that they have on you in such a short time. And so I almost feel like, because it's been such a short time, that I don't even have the right to feel like I feel, which is hard, because it's hard to process even further, because I feel like, why do I feel so much grief? It's just been a tough season. I don't know, it's just a lot of things, a lot of grief that I feel and that I've been feeling. And like I said, this was the icing on the cake. If you guys know, I have had 2 previous miscarriages, and it was heartbreaking. The second one was like very traumatic for me, in the way that everything happened. And from having to rehome our dogs, I'm still processing that grief, because with that, we haven't been able to see them. I don't know what happened. The lady that we rehomed them to voluntarily told me we could see them anytime we want, and she was, I started realizing like the contact had started to get a little funny with that, and I can't even contact her. So it's just a lot of grief that I feel because of hard decisions. And with foster care, I knew that foster care is unpredictable and things like that. And I'm not the type of foster mom who would ever prey on a foster child's downfall just so we could adopt them. Like, I would never pray for somebody's family to fail in reunification. I would never do that. So that is not what's happening here, because she didn't go back to her family. So, like I said, I can't say too much on that, but this foster care journey is just hard. Like, this season is just hard. I'm so ready for this hard season to be done. I'm ready to step into a new season, a better season than this one, because this has been rough. This has just been rough. It's been so rough, but still waiting on promises to come to pass, things that, we are behind on time with. And this is where we are. I wasn't planning on posting a vlog or even picking up this camera today, but that grief just hit me so hard. Honestly, I didn't know what to do. Like, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't even know why I picked up this camera. I don't know. It's just, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, y'all. God is seeing me through. He really is. It's rough right now, but I know God has a greater plan, and it hurt right now. But I do truly believe that things will get better. I don't know when, but I truly believe that all of this, God is going to turn it around for our good. And God is going to turn this around for the 2-year-old little girl, for her good as well. I've been praying for her and praying that wherever she is, whoever she's with, that they, it's a, good people that will do the right things and treat her right, not mistreat her and things like that. So it's just hard. I feel helpless in this situation because I wasn't even her foster mom. I have no rights. So I don't know how else to advocate for her. It's just been hard. Her foster mom has been doing, her former foster mom has been doing the best that she can with advocating for her, and she really has. And she's hurt by this. Her kids are hurt by this. Nuri keeps asking about, like, when are we going to go pick her up? And I'm having to explain to her that, baby, I don't think she's going to come. Like, I don't know if we'll be able to see her again. We probably won't. And this is something that's been affecting Nuri as well, so it's been extra hard because the first time that we even picked up the little girl, we had to take her back that night. Nuri was so distraught. Like, I never seen her react that way before. Like, she just burst out crying. And I'm like, we're going to get her again. You're going to see her again. And she's like, no, I'm not, And I didn't realize until my husband told me. He was like, it's because when her friends, because we call the foster kids that come to our home, we call them her friends. So he was like, whenever her friends leave, she don't see them again. And it didn't dawn on me that that's why she was reacting that way. But to her, like, whenever her friends leave, she don't ever see them again, because when these foster kids leave, she don't see them. The only one was our first foster care placement. We did get to see her again, but the other, she didn't. And so, I've seen firsthand that it was affecting her. And so now the way that this happened, it's just breaking my heart, honestly. And so, like I said, I'm just trying to process this grief. Like I said in my last vlog, I don't know. I would love to be able to treat Jazzy Virtue like a business and continue like YouTube, because one of the reasons why I started YouTube was because I want to be home with my children. I homeschool, and I want to be home to raise my children. When I did work, I didn't like it. I didn't like being away from my children for so long during the day. And so it's such a blessing to be able to be home with them. But I wanted to contribute financially to our family, and also with us wanting to adopt. I want, we're looking to grow our finances. And so that's something that I was hoping to do. Entrepreneurship is something that I have been wanting for a very long time, and hoping, to have, so that I can have a business that will allow me to stay home, be home to raise my children and to take care of my home, and, have that family time together. And it's been a blessing, but also a financial sacrifice, so that's what I was hoping Jazzy Virtue would be, not just a hobby, but something that will allow me to do all of these things while contributing financially for my family. So I want to treat this like a business, but like I said, this season, like, it's been a long season. Like, from the time I started doing YouTube, if I'm being honest, I have been in this tough season. So I think it's been like 4 years, because I started YouTube at the end of 2020, I started YouTube. And so that's where this tough season began, and we're still in it. We're still in the thick of it. And it's hard trying to focus on a business and not seeing anything come out of it. So it's just been hard to keep going, but I'm trying to keep going. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I decided to vlog right now, is because I want to keep going, and I'm trying to push through, because there are going to be tough seasons in our lives, and I'm not always going to be able to put things on hold, especially when it comes to our finances and things. And even though I'm not getting paid for this yet, because I'm hopeful that one day I will, and it will turn into something that will be able to provide for my family and be able to bless us, and and me being able to stay home, like I said, with the kids, and continue to homeschool, but also be a blessing to other people. I have so many things that I would love to do, but I just don't have the money to do it. In terms of blessing other people, this foster care journey is really, like, I feel like it's taking a toll on me, but I don't want to give up, because I feel like that's what the enemy is betting on. The enemy is hoping that we give up. The enemy is hoping that I give up on YouTube and, Jazzy Virtue altogether, because this could really bless our family. And so I don't want to give up on it. And I'm just holding on to the promise, and I'm trying to just hang in there. And like I said, push through. But I'm just leaning on God and trusting God to bring us through. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make my cup of coffee now, because I don't know what else to say. This is just it. I'm not gonna vlog today. I just wanted to come on here and say this, and just, like, I guess, vent a little, and just share that with y'all. And I pray that this turns around, and when it does, hopefully y'all will have front row seat to that. And this would just be a part of our testimony. And God is still in control. He's in control when things are going good, and he's in control when they're going bad too, because he never promised that this life would be easy for us, but he promised to never leave or forsake us. And so I'm trusting in him. I'm leaning on him. I'm trying to live a life that's pleasing to him. I'm trying to do what it is that he would have us to do. And so I truly believe that in doing so, he's not going to leave us. He's not going to forsake us. And things will get better. And that's my hope. My hope is in Jesus. That is my only hope, is in Jesus. And I'm so glad to know him, because if I didn't know him, y'all, I really don't know where I would be right now. And I just love him so much. And that's why, because he's brought me through so many things that I could not bring myself through. And even now, I'm just wondering how I'm still managing to push through. God has just been keeping me. I don't know what else to say. I just ask that y'all keep us in prayer. Keep this 2-year-old foster child in prayer. Please keep her in prayer. And keep the previous foster family in prayer as well, because this is just a tough time for all of us. And just pray that God's will be done in all of our lives. And I just thank y'all, if you guys watched this video all the way through. Thank you so much for watching my videos, for supporting me. I really do appreciate y'all so much. And I will see you guys when I see you.